different today. I've been doing a lot of testing with the Rossi R95 lever action 30-30. Now I have my Henry single shot 308. It's got a 3-9 Bushnell trophy scope on it, bone collector edition. But we're going to shoot this 50 yards, see how it groups. I got 4 types of ammo here, and then we'll try it at 100. Ammo I'm shooting today, I've got the Hornady Super Performance 165 grain SSTs. I got the Federal 150 grain soft points. I got the Norma Whitetail 150 grain. And then I've got Winchester Super X 150 grain. So we're going to shoot the different ammo, and we're going to see which one the gun likes and how the gun shoots overall. So we'll get the target set up and we'll get started here. Right before I get to shooting, I'll show you the gun. Said it's a Henry single shot 308. It's got walnut stock and fore end, real pretty wood. It's got really nice marbling in it. I said it's a single shot. It shoots one shot at a time. You can shoot open sights too, but I like the scope, so that's the gun. Here's the ammo. I said it's a Hornady Super Performance 165 grain. Federal Blue Box 150 grain soft point. We got the Norma Whitetail 150 grain, and the Winchester Super X 150 grain. So that's what we're going to be shooting. So we're going to start at 50 yards. We'll see what happens here. All right, here's our target set up for 50 yards. Get the same orange target with the different circles. I'm going to start here at the left. I'll be shooting the Winchester Super X 150 grain on this circle first. It'll be my first 3 shots. We'll see how they go. That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, here we are up to target with that first 3 shots. That is the Winchester Super X 150 grain. I got one in the bullseye, one just above, and then that first one shot a little high. But that's a start. Next we're gonna go over here. We'll shoot the Federal Power Shocks over here. This one, 150 grain. We'll see how they do. All right, folks, here we are up at the target, 50-yard line. Got two in the circle. This is a 1-inch circle for anybody who's wondering how big that is. That's a 1-inch circle. Got two in there and one just above it. That wasn't too bad. I tell you, this rifle kicks because it's a short little rifle and it's a 308. It's a single shot, so the trigger pull's a little hard, but you can see it's capable of shooting pretty decent accuracy. So I have hunted with it already. I've shot 2 buck with it, and both of them fell down where I shot them. So it's a really good gun. So all right, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna shoot the Norma 150 grain right there. Try that next. All right, here we are up to target. This is the Norma 150 grain. It shot a decent group, but it shot 3 inches higher than these other two. I mean, not a bad group, it just shot 3 inches high. So, I'm not sure why that is. Have to look at the velocities on the box and see if maybe it's a higher velocity or something. But decent group, just high. Once I decide which one the gun likes the best, that's when I'll shoot it in for, and that's the one I'll use for hunting. I got the Hornady Super Performance 165 grain. I'm going to shoot them here. Try that next. All right. They didn't shoot that great. They got two straight above the one to the left there. That was the 165. Not really sure. I didn't like those. I say these Normas shot a good group, but high, and the Federals shot a good group and hit the bullseye, and the Winchester hit the bullseye. So I'm gonna have to do this test again out at 100 yards. So so I'll have to set another target up and stuff before I can do that. But not really happy at 50 yards with that, but I don't know, I might just shoot them all at 100 just to see what happens. So I gotta get that set up. All right, folks, that's gonna be my 100-yard setup for the 308 Henry. Got 4 different types of ammo. I'm gonna shoot all 4, 1 on each target. I'll start at the top right. I'm gonna shoot the Federal in the top right because it shot the best. This shot the best, so I'm gonna shoot the Federal first, then the Winchester, and then we'll do the other 2 here at the bottom. Get that going. All right, here we are up to target. Remember when I shot these at 50 yards, I think they were just a little bit high. Actually, 2 was in the circle and 1 was high. 100 yards, it dropped a little bit, but it still shot a nice group. So that's not too bad. So I like the Federal. We're gonna move over here. We'll try the Winchester and see what happens. All right, here we are with the 100-yard target with the Winchester. Now, shot those 2 real close to the center, and I was hoping that 3rd one would go right in there, but it dropped just a little. When I shot them at 50, I had 1 in the bullseye and 2 high. So it seems the pattern is the 100 yards is dropping a little bit lower than it shot at 50. But these next 2 rounds at 50, we're shooting high. So we'll see if they drop lower or if they even go higher. We'll try the Norma on this left target next. All right, here we're up to target again. That's the Norma. And it still continued to shoot high, not as high as it did at 50 yards, but you can see the difference in the group sizes between the Federal Winchester and the Norma. It doesn't like that Norma. It didn't shoot it well at 50 yards, so I didn't expect it to shoot well at 100, but so far I could use either the Federal or the Winchester, but Federal obviously favors the Federal. It shot them good at 50 and 100. I got the Performance, Horny Performance next. We'll try those down here and see what they do. All right, pretty much the same results. 50 yards, these two did not do well. 100 yards, they didn't do well. I mean, you could kill a deer with that. I mean, not terrible, but I don't know. You see the Federal, 3 shots from the Federal, 2 from the Winchester's really good, one's a little low. Those 2 are spread out. This was 165, the other 3 were all 150s. But that's how the Henry single shot 308 shoots. One thing, it's a light gun, and the trigger pull is a little stiff. It's, gotta be at least 5 pounds, and it takes a little bit to get used to when you're used to a lighter trigger than that. But it is capable of shooting good groups, and if anybody has one or is thinking about getting one of those, they're a nice little light rifle, to carry, and I'll definitely be shooting the Federal or the Winchester if I go hunting with it. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it, and hope to help you, anybody that has a Henry or has a 308 and wanted to see what different ammos do. out of this gun. Federal was a clear winner, and Winchester would have been second. And I'd say the Norma and the Hornady tied for, they both didn't do great, but didn't do terrible. So I thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.